held each other carefully, like something we were about to lose. You kissed me like a memory, like time was standing in between. Your hands were warm but somehow distant. Your eyes were there but never present. We said forever softly, slow, like we already knew we'd go. Every promise felt rehearsed, like loving me was something cursed. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just loved like it was goodbye. We loved like it was already over, held on tight but leaned on closure. Every touch felt bittersweet, like counting down our last heartbeat. We gave our best but guarded hearts, like we were bracing for the dark. We stayed together, but deep inside we loved like it was already goodbye. You were passing through, like I was temporary to you. The laughter never stayed too long. Even joy felt slightly wrong. We made plans we didn't trust, built our dreams on fragile dust. Every always that we said felt like something almost dead. No shattered glass, no slamming doors, just two hearts unsure of more. We loved like it was already over, like falling leaves in cold October. Every kiss a quiet prayer for something neither could repair. We held each other carefully, like something we were about to lose. And maybe we already had. You never said forever, but you never said no. You stood in doorways undecided, half in love, half uninvited. Your heart was somewhere in between, not fully mine, not fully free. I took your maybe as a sign, turned your hesitation into mine. I painted futures on your doubt, built my dreams around your cloud. You gave me hope in broken parts, and I made shelter from your spark. built a home and you're almost on my heart where it hurt the most. Every could be, every might, I turned into a guiding light. I called it love, I called it real. Though you were never fully here, I stayed inside what we could be, while you stayed halfway next to me. I memorized your shifting tone, the way you'd hold me not alone, but not enough to truly stay, just close enough to pull away. I filled the silence with belief, decorated doubt with relief, while you kept one foot out the door, unsure of what we were for. You gave me warmth without the flame, and I convinced myself the same. I built a home and you're almost on my heart where it hurt the most. Every someday, every soon, echoed softly in that room. I called it love, I called it fate, while you were standing at the gate. I stayed inside what we could be, while you stay halfway next to me. Maybe our love pretends for more than what was standing at my door. Maybe I feared the empty space, so I embraced your half embrace. A house of dreams on fragile ground, no solid walls, no steady sound. I built it tall with hopeful hands on shifting, sinking sands. I built a home and you're almost believed in you more than you chose, and when you left I fell apart, because it lived inside my heart. You never said forever, but I lived there anyway. You said always, but your eyes said until. You spoke in careful poetry, like love was liability. Every vow you placed on me came with hidden contingency. You held my hand like passing time, like I was yours but on a line. Every future that we drew had a dotted edge, you knew. You built a dream but left a door unlocked behind you, just in case more. Your promises came with an exit plan, a quiet clause I didn't understand. Every forever softly signed had a backup route in mind. I gave my heart without defense. promises came with an exit plan. You never fully unpacked your fears, kept one foot outside our years, smiled like you were here to stay, but never threw your map away. I trace the future in your voice, believe that love was your first choice. But even in your warm embrace, I felt the space you wouldn't face. You kissed me like the careful man prepare for what might not withstand. Your promises came with an exit plan, a hidden truth beneath your hand. Every always spent rehearsed like lovingly came with a burst. I gave my trust without a shield. You kept your heart partially sealed, and now I know what I didn't plan. Your promises came with an exit plan. Maybe you feared what love could cost. Maybe you grabbed me for you lost. Maybe leaving felt more safe than choosing me without escape. I was building something real. You were drafting how to heal. Before the break had even come, you'd already learned to run. Your promises came with an exit plan, and I loved you the best I can. But love can't grow where doubt is spat, or where the boy lives in one side. You said always, but your eyes said until, and I finally understood. We said forever, like time wasn't listening. We drew our names inside a heart, like ink could keep us from falling apart. We made our plans in golden light, believed our love would win the fight. But clocks were ticking quietly behind the scenes, unheard, unseen, while we were dancing in the glow. Time already knew what we didn't know. We held tomorrow in our hands, not knowing it had other plans. Our forever had a deadline, a silent ending by design. Every promise that we made was slowly starting to decay. We said always, we said stay, but time was slipping us away. And now I see what love can't bend. Our forever had an end. nothing could go wrong, like we were where we both belonged. But even in your warm embrace, I felt the rush we couldn't face. You loved me like seasons change, beautiful but never strange, to watch the colors slowly fade into a colder shade. No loud alarms, no warning signs, just fading space between our lights. Our forever had a deadline, a fragile truth between the lights. Every Sunday that we danced slipped like water through our hands. We said always, we said stay, but time was pulling you away. And now I know what we couldn't mend. Our forever had an end. Maybe love can't conquer all, maybe even strong hearts fall. Maybe forever isn't time, but just a feeling in its prime. We gave our best, we gave our all, but seasons change and so we fall. Not every love is meant to last. Some are beautiful and past. I forever had a deadline, even when your hand was in mine. I felt it ticking in my chest, counting down what we called best. We sang forever, like time wasn't listening, but it was. We didn't fall apart, we drifted. You were lying next to me, but miles away emotionally. Your hand was warm inside of mine, but something felt misaligned. We used to talk until sunrise. Now silence filled the space between our eyes. No fights, no shattered glass, just quiet moments slipping past. We didn't hear the warning sound when love stopped making any sound. The distance grew while we slept, promises we couldn't keep. We kept side by side, but worlds apart. Two lonely shadows in the dark. We didn't scream, we didn't weep, we just let go in our sleep. And by the time the morning crept, the distance grew while we slept. We memorized each other's skin, but forgot the soul within. Kisses turned to routine air, like love was present but not there. We said I'm fine too many times, ignoring all the subtle signs that hearts don't break in one loud tear. They fade when no one interferes. matters when two people lie awake, pretending they're not about to break. The distance grew while we slept, in every secret bed we kept, right beside you, losing you. There was nothing left to do. We didn't scream, we didn't fight, we disappeared into the night. And when the morning finally crept, the distance grew while we slept. We didn't fall apart, we just stopped reaching. You didn't break my heart, you slowly set it down. You still said I love you, but softer than before, like the words were losing meaning as they slipped onto the floor. You still held me every night, but your arms felt incomplete, like you were already leaving while lying next to me. No slammed doors, no angry tears, just quiet distance growing near. You unloved me gently, like I was made of glass, careful not to hurt me, while letting moments pass. You loosened every promise without a single fight. You turned us into memories while holding me at night. And I didn't even notice until you were almost free. You didn't break my heart, you unloved me gently. Your kisses lost their urgency, your laughter felt rehearsed. We stopped talking about forever, like saying it would make it worse. We became polite with feelings, measured every word. Like love had turned to silence, and silence was the fun. No villain in our story, just fading territory. You unloved me gently, step by careful step. You took your heart away from mine without a single thread. You kept the peace between us, so nothing seemed unkind. But slowly I was losing you, of thinking we were fine. And I didn't even notice how far you drifted from me. You didn't break my heart, you unloved me gently. Maybe that's the coolest part, not shattered, just torn apart. No scar to blame, no fire to see. me while walking out emotionally. You unloved me gently with careful, steady hands. You rewrote all our future without changing any plans. You made goodbye so subtle, I barely felt it leave. And by the time I understood there was no loss to breathe, you didn't break my heart. You placed it back so tenderly and unloved me gently. Some goodbyes don't echo, they whisper. It didn't sound like thunder, it sounded like goodbye. We didn't crash, we didn't burn, no bridges left to overturn, no shattered frames, no scattered lies, just tired truth behind your eyes. Your voice was calm, your hands were still, like leaving me took careful skill. You spoke like love was still intact, while quietly pulling it back. No screaming in the pouring rain, just quiet, unfamiliar pain. It was the softest breath I ever felt. No sudden fall, no heart that knelt, just something shifting out of place while you still looked me in the face. No violent tear, no desperate cry, just a love exhaling one last time. And I was standing there alone in the softest break I'd ever known. We sat too close to feel the space, but distance lived between embrace. Your I love you still sounded right, but didn't land the way it might. We talked about the coming days like nothing fragile lay in wait. But even in your gentle tone, I heard the sound of moving on. No villain, no one to defend, just something reaching this quiet end. It was the softest break I ever felt. No glass to sweep, no blame to melt, just promises that lost their weight and hope arriving far ever felt, like winter resting where we knelt. No sharp edges, no shattered light, just love surrendering the fight. No final kiss that screamed farewell, just silence where our future fell. And I was standing there alone in the softest break I'd ever known. Sometimes the quietest endings echo the longest. We didn't say goodbye. We just stopped speaking. We used to fill the midnight air with every thought and every care. Now conversations barely start, just hollow echoes in the dark. You'd scroll your phone, I'd stare away, both pretending we were okay. Two hearts sitting side by side, with oceans we refused to tide. No final words, no closing scene, just quiet turning in between. Our silence signed the ending without a single pen. No shouting, no defending, just where we'd always been. The space between our voices became too wide to cross. We didn't choose the ending, we just let it get lost. And somewhere in the quiet, where love stopped pretending, our silence signed the ending. We stopped asking how was your day, 'cause we both knew what we wouldn't say. We memorized each other's face, but couldn't find the old embrace. You'd sigh like something weighed you down, I'd force a fragile, careful smile. We both felt it slipping out, but stayed there for a little while. No villain drawn in black or white, just fading warmth without a fight. Our silence signed the ending in pauses long and deep. All the words we should have said were promises we couldn't keep. No door slammed in anger, no dramatic final plea, just quiet understanding that you were done with me. And somewhere in the stillness, where hope stopped pretending, our silence signed the ending. Maybe love doesn't always break, maybe it just slowly aches until the talking disappears and silence drowns what once was clear. We could have fought, we could have cried, instead we let the moment slide. Two people scared to make a sound while watching love close. The loudest thing between us was a word we never chose. No final kiss, no blame to send, just quiet where we used to bend, heading a hush we kept defending. Our silent sign, the ending. Sometimes goodbye is just the last thing left unsaid. I should have known from the way you held my face. Your hands were gentle on my skin, like you were memorizing it. Your eyes were deeper than before, like you'd already closed the door. You pulled me close but not too tight, like you were careful with the night. Your lips said love without a sound, but something felt like breaking down. It wasn't cold, it wasn't rushed, but in your touch I felt the hush. You kissed me like a farewell, like you were already gone, like I was just a memory you were holding on. It wasn't just a moment, it wasn't just a spell. I felt it in the way you moved. You kissed me like a farewell. We stood there in the quiet room, with shadows stretching toward the moon. You said, I'll call you in a while, but couldn't hold a steady smile. Your voice was steady, soft and low, but underneath I felt it go, like love was packing up its things while pretending it still had wings. No warning sign, no loud goodbye, just something shifting in your eyes. You kissed me like a farewell, like this was our last scene, like every promise we once made was fading in between. It wasn't just a moment, it wasn't hard to tell before you ever walked away. You kissed me like a farewell. Maybe I felt it in my chest, that heavy truth I can't forget. The way your fingers slowly slipped, like love was losing grip. I would have begged, I would have stayed, if you had only said it plain. But you were kind, too kind to yell. You let your silence ring the bell. You kissed me like a farewell, with tears you wouldn't show, like you had already made your peace with letting go. It wasn't just a moment, I know it well. The night you said I love you, you kissed me like a farewell. Some kisses don't begin something, they end it. I should have known, but love makes you blind on purpose. You were drifting inch by inch while I was holding tighter still. You said you needed space to breathe. I gave you space and more of me. Your eyes were somewhere far away. Even when you chose to stay, I felt the distance in your touch, but I convinced myself it wasn't much. I saw the cracks along the wall and carbon shadows, nothing more. I stayed loyal to a leaving heart, faithful from the very start. While you were halfway out the door, I loved you even more. You were already letting go, but I refused to know. I kept believing in the spark while you were walking in the dark. I stayed loyal to a leaving heart. I defended you in every room, built excuses from the truth, so they don't see the way you care. When care was barely there, I memorized the way you were before the fading started first. Held on to who you used to be while losing who you are with me. I fought for us alone at night while you were slowly out of sight. I stayed loyal to a leaving heart, trying to fix the broken parts while you were loosening your hands and canceling our future plans. You were already saying goodbye through every distant lullaby, but I kept standing in the dark, still loyal to a leaving heart. Maybe love can make you brave, or maybe it just makes you stay. Even when the truth is clear, you cling to hope instead of fear. I wanna cross the thousand lights to keep your fading heart in mine. But you were chosen from the start to slowly fall apart. I stayed loyal to a leaving heart, believed we weren't too far apart. But loyalty can't make love grow where love has chosen not to flow. You were already gone somehow, even when you held me now, and I was faithful in the dark, still loyal to a leaving heart. Sometimes the hardest thing to admit is that you were the only one still there. But I held the door anyway. You saw a case set in the hall, packed with everything and nothing at all. You smiled like you were staying, but your eyes were already straying. I offered a hand, a gentle push, pretended not to feel the hush. I whispered, go if you must, while gripping tightly what I trust. No anger in my voice tonight, just love surrendering its fight. I held the door for your departure, stayed behind while you went farther. Every step you took away felt like the end of yesterday. I held the door for your goodbye, kept my heart from asking why. Even though I wanted to stay, I held the door and let you sway. Every footstep, a slow heartbeat. I memorized the fading sound of love that's leaving without a round. I said, take care, with trembling lips, pretended not to notice the lips of silent moments slipping fast, of what I thought would always last. No loud goodbyes, no shattered drifting endlessly. It opens doors and lets go. Even when you left, I could still hear you. Your laughter lingers in the hall. Your whispers echo off the walls. I reach for you in empty space, only shadows fill the place. Your touch is a memory's ghost. I feel you most when I need you most. The warmth you gave is fading slow, but in my chest it won't let go. No voice, no sign, just silent pain. Your echo calls my name again. The echo you left in my chest keeps me awake when I should rest. Every heartbeat hums your name, a gentle torment, a quiet flame. I feel you there when I'm alone, in whispered sighs in undertone. And though your body isn't near, your echo lies. It's all I hear. The rooms we used to share and pretend that you're still there. Your shadow rests beside my chair, and in the quiet I still care. I try to fill the emptiness with other faces, with loneliness, with nothing replaces what remains. The echo that still calls my name. No shouting words, no breaking glass, just silence echoing from the past. The echo you left in my chest lingers longer than all the rest. Every memory, every glance plays on like a slow romance. I feel you there when I'm alone, in whispered sighs and undertone. And though your body isn't near, your echo lives. It's all I hear. May the echoes never die. They settle deep where hearts reside, a trace of you in every beat, a psalm unfinished, incomplete. I can't hold you, can't let go, but still your echo starts to grow. And even when I try to move, your echo keeps me in this groove. The echo you left in my gentle torment, a quiet flame. I feel you there when I'm alone, in whispered sighs and undertone. And though your body isn't near, your echo lies. It's all I hear. Even in your absence, you remain inside my chest. We rehearsed it, like leaving was part of the script. I saw the signs in your quiet sighs, the way your gaze would drift and slide. We smiled while knowing in our hearts that love was slowly falling apart. We spoke in careful, measured words, pretending nothing had been heard, like actors in a tragic play, rehearsing what we'd never say. No shouting, no dramatic scene, just subtle hints of what had been. We practiced goodbye before it happened, held each other while feeling abandoned. Every kiss a rehearsal of pain, every touch a memory of rain. We stayed close but worlds apart, learning how to break each other's heart. And even though the end was near, we acted like love was still sincere. You said, I'll call you tomorrow, while your eyes were full of sorrow. I nodded, pretending not to know that our ending had already started to show. We traced the future with careful hands, building castles out of sand, knowing the tide would come to claim everything we tried to name. No sudden storm, no crashing wave, just the quiet patience of the brave. We practiced goodbye before it happened, smiled while hearts were slowly snapping. Every word a gentle pretense, every hug a soft defense. We stayed close but worlds apart, learning how to break each other's hearts. And even though the end was near, we held each other through the tears. Sometimes love ends before it even It didn't end in a moment. It faded like a film on slow rewind. Your touch became tentative, your words lost their intent. We smiled, we kissed, we stayed, while love quietly slipped away. The little things I used to feel now seem distant, almost unreal. Every laugh, every gentle glance fade out like a rehearsed romance. No loud goodbye, no sudden storm, just love changing its form. Your love expired in slow motion. Every heartbeat felt like erosion. I watched it fade, I felt it die like autumn leaves against the sky. We lingered on, pretending we were fine, while shadows stretched between your hand and mine. And even as I held you near, your love slipped quietly out of here. I memorized the spaces you left, every sigh, every breath. I tried to let go what remained, but nothing hurt, nothing stayed. We spoke of future someday in light, while darkness crept into the light. Every moment stretched and bent until our love's last heartbeat spent. No alarms, no screaming pain, just gentle loss in slow refrain. Your love expired in small motion, a tender silence, slow erosion. I felt it leave while holding you, and nothing I did could break through. We lingered on, but it was clear that love had left us both right here. And even as I held you near, your love expired and disappeared. Some love doesn't shatter, it drifts away. I saw you slipped in, and I held on to every piece. Your laughter still lingers in my mind, every glance I thought I'd never find. Your voice, your smile, the way you move, I etched it all before the groove. I tried to catch the moments fast before they were shadows of the past. Every heartbeat, every sigh, I memorized before goodbye. I knew the end was quietly near, but I kept your image crystal clear. I memorized you before you faded. Every word, every touch, every shade. I tried to capture what remained before the light in your eyes drained. I held your essence in my chest, every memory, every breath. And even when the world forgot, I remembered what time had not. Your hands grew colder, your gaze far. I traced your soul like a fading star. I whispered all the things I lose, but held them close, refusing truths. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, just watched our love slowly die. I memorized the way you smiled, to keep it safe when life turned wild. No words could stop what was to come, so I held your shadow like a drum. I memorized you before you faded. Every laugh, every tear you traded. I tried to capture all that stayed before the nights go our parade. I held your essence in my chest, every memory, every breath. And when the world forgot your name, I memorized you all the same. Some love can leave the world, but never leaves the heart. I gave you all my trust, even when you didn't believe. You questioned love in quiet ways, doubted me through nights and days. I smiled, I stayed, I reassured. Even when your heart was obscured, I walked on eggshells, soft and slow, because I loved you more than you'd know. Every word you didn't say, I filled the silence anyway. No storm could shake the loyalty. I held you even in uncertainty. I was committed to your doubt, stayed loyal while you looked around. Tried to love through every fear, held your heart though it wasn't clear. I stayed present when you pulled away, believed in us through every fray. Even when your love seemed gone, I stayed committed. defended us against the doubt, fought battles you left without. I mended cracks you wouldn't see, became the home you couldn't be. Your silence sometimes hurt more than screams. I carried hope through broken dreams. I loved the pieces you withheld, even when your walls compelled. No loud words, no angry sound, just patience where love wasn't found. I was committed to your doubt, stay faithful even when worn out. Loved the shadow of your fear, held you close while you disappeared. I stayed present when you pulled away, believed in us through every fray. Even when your love seemed gone, I stayed committed, holding on. Maybe love isn't all we've met, by trust returned, by no regret. Sometimes hearts fight to be seen, while leaning into what might have been. I carried your uncertainty as proof of my fidelity. And though you couldn't give it back, I stayed the light along the track. I was committed to your doubt, even when your faith ran out. Held you steady through the pain, loved you through the loss, the strain. Even when the world let go, I stayed for you. I let you know, and though your love could not respond, I was committed all along. Some love is given, even when it's not returned. It wasn't a fight, it was a whisper that broke us. We smiled like nothing had changed, but something inside quietly rearranged. The laughter that once filled our days now stumbled softly in subtle ways. Your touch became hesitant, shy. Your eyes seemed further than the sky. We tiptoed over words unsaid, pretending nothing hung by a thread. No screaming, no doors slammed tight, just gentle fading of the light. The day affection turned fragile, I felt the warmth begin to dwindle. Every laugh felt borrowed brief, every hug carried quiet grief. The smiles we wore, the love we knew, started cracking in every view. And though we tried to pretend, the fragility marked the end. We spoke in careful, measured tones, rooms, avoiding cracks in our comfort zones. I noticed the way your heart withdrew before you ever had to choose. Your warmth became a fleeting glow. The love I knew began to slow. I memorized the fading trace of gentle affection in your face. No loud goodbye, no bitter pain, just a soft and silent strain. The day affection turned fragile, I felt the light slowly dwindle. Every word and every smile seemed to drift for just a while. The moments we clung to fell apart, the quiet fracture of a heart. And though we stayed, we couldn't let the gentle love that met its end. Maybe love doesn't always break, sometimes it bends until it aches. A whisper, a glance, a sigh, a tear can tell you what you need to hear. I held on longer than I should, believe in something gentle and good. But affection fragile cannot fight against the shadows of fading light. The day affection turned fragile, I watched as quietly unravel. Every touch that once was warm now trembled under a quiet storm. And even if we stayed near, fragility was crystal clear. We tried, we hoped, we tried again. But gentle love can break like men. Some love doesn't shatter loudly, it bends quietly until it disappears. I thought we'd last forever, but we were written in fleeting ink. Every word you whispered to me felt like a vow, a memory. But even vows can fade with time, and love isn't always sublime. We carved our names on quiet nights, hoped permanence would feel right. But even paper cannot hold the weight of hearts that turn cold. No shouting, no sudden fight, just the slow erosion of light. We were temporary and permanent ink, believed in love that wouldn't shrink. Every promise felt so true until I realized it wasn't you. Your traces linger faint but clear, memories that still appear. Even when the page is torn, our love lives on, but worn. I memorized your gentle ways, every glance, every phrase, but permanence was never ours. We were stars fading from the hours. I held on to what we had, even as it grew too sad. We wrote a story we couldn't keep, a fragile love too deep to sleep. No alarms, no sudden cries, just gentle endings in our we were temporary and permanent, believed in love that wouldn't shrink. Every promise felt so true until I realized it wasn't you. The traces linger faint but clear, memories that still appear. Even when the page is torn, our love lives on, but maybe some love is meant to fade. Even when our hearts have stayed, we try to write what cannot hold. A story fragile, brave and bold. I'll keep the lines you left behind, etched softly in my mind. Even if the ink won't last, I'll remember what we cast. Love cannot be permanent, but it can leave a mark forever. I loved you, but it felt like losing you every day. You're here, but somewhere far, a distance measured in every scar. I watch your smile, hear you laugh, but feel the absence in my own half. Your presence warms the empty space, but your eyes betray a distant place. I hold your hand, yet feel the ache of a heart that's slowly starting to break. No funeral, no final goodbye, just a living sorrow I can't deny. I learned to grieve someone alive, to love you fully while barely surviving. Every laugh, every word you say feels like a shadow fading away. I mourn the parts I'll never reach, the lessons life refuses to teach. And though your body is still near, here. We talk, we touch, we share our days, but your heart drifts through invisible ways. I wish I could anchor you to me, but some love is just a memory. I celebrate the moments you give while grieving the parts that cannot live. Your life goes on, but I remain a witness to the quiet pain. No tears on lips, no cries aloud, just silent grief in a crowded crowd. I learned to breathe someone alive, to love while knowing I can't survive. All the pieces that slipped away, all the things I can't make stay. I hold the moments fleeting small and grieve the living as they fall. Even as you breathe, even as you shine, I grieve a love that's not fully mine. Sometimes the hardest grief is for someone still here. It wasn't a fight, it was a quiet unraveling. We laughed like everything was fine, smiled like love could bend in time, but cracks appeared in every glance, small betrayals that went unasked. You held my hand, but it was light, a shadow lingered in the night. We stayed together, side by side, while quietly losing what we tried. No shouting, no slamming doors, just silence spreading across the floors. We broke without breaking, felt the love slowly shaking. Every touch a gentle goodbye, every word a quiet lie. We stayed close while falling apart, kept the pieces in our hearts. Even when the spark was gone, we broke but kept holding on. Began to fade, conversations grew afraid. We shared a room, we shared a bed, but everything meaningful was unsaid. We tiptoed past the growing rift, pretended nothing had been missed. And though we smiled, though we spoke, the love between us started to choke. No dramatic cries, no sharp refrain, just fading light through subtle pain. We broke without breaking, a fragile bond falls quietly